Hey Coram Deo, it is Monday, October 4th. I'm here with your weekly update alongside Bethany Gilbert, who's behind the camera, and also Mike Kresnick, who's behind the camera. They're just here for emotional support. A couple things I wanted to mention to you. You've probably noticed our church is continuing to be in a season of growth. We've got over 250 kids in our kids ministry. We've got about 100 students showing up to student ministry. There's a bit of a waiting list even to get into gospel communities right now. And part of that, or at least one of the things that results from that, is that our gospel communities are growing. And that's why I want to invite you tonight, this evening, Monday, 7 o'clock, to join us here at the church for a gospel community training. We're going to talk about what does it look like to maintain, cultivate healthy gospel community as our church continues to grow and as our groups get larger. And honestly, the answer to how we do that is really simple. So I want to invite you as we talk about that and unpack that and give a vision for what that needs to look like as we head into the fall and into the spring. I also just want to encourage you to continue to be present and to be engaged as the people of God on Sunday mornings and in our gospel communities. As you have heard us say over the last few weeks, we really want to be passionate about gospel culture. We want to care a lot about creating the type of environment that is honest, that is safe, that gives people time, that lives on mission intentionally. And the reality is that you are a part of helping to create that culture. That culture is going to be made up of the people of God really being present and engaged in a meaningful way in whatever spaces we're in. So I want to encourage you and invite you into that to help shape that culture so that our gospel doctrine creates a unique culture among us as His people. For the men, there's one specific space I want to invite you into later this month, and that's our men's retreat. There is plenty of information in this email that's going out, in this communique, that will give you the information that you need to have that on your radar and to be present as we talk about what's it look like for us as the men of Coram Deo to be faithful disciples of Jesus and leaders in our church and in the home. So I invite you to join us, prioritize that time. It is not too late to sign up. You can do that now. There's a link here in the email. So that being said, it was great to be with you this past Sunday. Looking forward to continuing our study through the Gospel of John, and particularly John chapter 6 in the next couple of weeks as we continue to progress through that book. That's all I have for now. Look forward to seeing you next week as we gather as God's people, and then next Monday for another weekly update. Behind me?